Ich will mal ein bisschen Dragon's Dogma. Ich hoffe, das ist was für euch. Ach, was leckt das denn so?
How did I find you?
Why not avail?
My kind knows neither death nor evil.
Some refuge I chose, eh? 'Tis almost a blessing I was blind. I heard a low growl while I was down there. Had I seen further back? 'Tis too frightful to think of.
Na, gucken wir uns mal an, was da gibt.
This looks interesting. Which way should we go, Arisen?
I hear running water from the right. Leave it to me.
This looks interesting. I'll take that. What's this?
Ich will überall.
An animal. I'll take that. Was the victim of a time. Must take care to meet the same end. What's that?
What's this?
What's this?
Saurian! If we're to proceed, we've no choice but to jump. Look, there are footholds. We ought to be able to return this way. I feel familiar with this area now. Keep the lantern dry! I'm soaked to the bone. No, beasts. I'll have its tail off in a trice! 'Tis best to sever the tail! The tail is severed! We need but sever the tail! The fiends are swift! Beware! Sever the tail to free the beast! Best means also this bait! Strike the tail! My wrath, reptile! I've gained quest knowledge.
Strength in numbers, Elizabeth.
I'll take that. This looks interesting.
Ach, ich hab jetzt echt Bock, Autobot zu zocken. Ich hole mal eben Salat.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Town's been humming with power. Somebody must have been down in the old plant. Go ahead. Suppose I did. Ready to talk about it? What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work. That's exactly the kind of crazy talk that comes from an overabundance of sobriety. Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need... Coming right up.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet? Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Hey,
Just gotta keep up. Just gotta keep up.
carry on.
We don't get a lot of it.
Somebody's been staying long?
Gotta keep our heads up.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Beschädigter Brief. Anna, deine Mutter ist an der Seuche gestorben. Sie wurde nicht zur medizinischen Behandlung ausgewählt und hat es alleine nicht geschafft. Ich habe eine Stelle am Meer gefunden, um sie zu begraben. Ich weiß, dass sie laut Konzernvorschrift im Friedhof beerdigt werden muss, aber ich kann mir die Gebühren einfach nicht leisten. Nach Einbruch der Dunkelheit werde ich sie zur Ruhe betten, mich zum letzten Mal verabschieden und so. Ich weiß, es ist gefährlich, alleine nachts rauszugehen, aber ich muss es probieren. Wenn du das hier liest, möchte ich, dass du weißt, dass deine Mutter ein guter Mensch war. Gib ihr nicht die Schuld für das, was passiert ist. Sie hat so hart gearbeitet, wie sie konnte. Nur war das letzten Endes nicht genug. Mit Liebe, Dad. So, jetzt gibt es schön Della-Nudeln. Mit Ludwig. Ich mach mal die Kamera aus. Oh. War ich nur umklappen. Ja, ich mach mal kurz aus.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Hi, ich bin gerade am Essen, deswegen habe ich die Kamera mal eben ausgemacht. I close yeah, I turn off the camera to eat something.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Also. Konrad. Rezeptionist hat sich erschossen. Das ist schlecht. Die Firma muss das so sehen, wie es ist. Zerstörung von Spacers Choice Firmeneigentum. Eugene war ein Aktivposten und irgendwer musste seine Leichengebühr zahlen. Das würde uns ruinieren, also dachte ich, wir verkaufen seine Zähne. Eugene hat einen kompletten Satz Goldzähne. War ein Familienerbstück oder so. Du kümmerst dich um den Leichnam, oder? Nimm dir etwas Zeit und hol sie da raus. Wir verhökern die Zähne still und heimlich. Zahl mit den Bits die Leichengebühr und niemand muss das erfahren. Was sagst du dazu? Schreib nicht zurück. Rede am besten gar nicht mit mir. Gib mir einfach ein geheimes Zeichen, wenn du mich das nächste Mal siehst. Wackel mit den Augenbrauen. Okay.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment. You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Wish we had some better rations.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives. Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. I picked... Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Yeah?
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
What's on your mind?
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet? Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet?
Persönliche Dateien. Theodor. Letzte Nacht beerdigt. Reed hat mich gebeten, seinen Tod nicht in unsere Quartalsbericht zu erwähnen. Klingt fair. Wurde gebeten, eine Stellungnahme oder sowas für die anderen Arbeiter vorzubereiten. Habe darüber nachgedacht, weiß nicht, was ich ihm erzählen soll. Endet nicht wie Theodor. Erledigt eure Arbeit, kommt pünktlich, lächelt, dann bekommt ihr eure Arzneiprivilegien. Ein guter Anfang. Aufgaben. Jetzt muss ich, keine Ahnung.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Oh, Sackgasse. Hier steckt die. Steht da drauf. Gesucht. Bertie Colton. Von der Abteilung für Ruhestand, Terminierung und Rückführung von Space's Choice. Ein Vollstreckungsbefehl für Bert Cotton mit sofortiger Wirkung. Ehemaliger Vikar, stationiert in der Pfarrei von Edgewater. Vikarsamt vom Orden des wissenschaftlichen Diskurses. Diözese Halcyon. Aberkannt. Flüchtig und als gefährlich eingestuft. Gesucht wegen Zerstörung von Konzerneigentum, Mord an unbescholtenen Konzernangestellten, Aufrührertum und nicht autorisierter Verwendung medizinischer Vorräte, großzügige Prämie, Bezahlung bei Ablieferung, Unterschrift mit eigenem Namen erforderlich, weitere Informationen bei Gendarmerie Reyes. Okay. Gesucht Julian Jill Antrim. Von der Abteilung für Ruhestand. Früher Assistenzmechaniker im Dienst von Space's Choice. Wegen nicht autorisierter Verwendung von Adrenatime von seiner Stelle entbunden und aus Edgewater entfernt. Boah. Harte Strafen.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alles Ausreden. Alles.
Clever.